All right, another Metal Monday. How you doing today, Brett?
I'm doing excellent, man. It's Monday. Back to the grind.
You're still not drinking any Coors Light.
No, sparkling water for me, man. It's been a heck of a deal. 23 days without drinking a single beer or anything. So it's been good, man. I honestly miss it less than I thought I would, to be honest with you. Now, not that there's not times like when I'm sitting there watching a football game where I'm like, man, what I wouldn't do for some chips and salsa and a couple of Coors Lights right now. But
Yeah.
I find other ways to occupy my time. And luckily with kids' sports and just all the shit we got going on at work, I've been able to stay busy.
We kind of talked about this Saturday. I got to go see our new tire shredder up close and personal for the first time.
Yeah.
We talked about, like, it might sound like the hardest time to do something like that, the 75 hard.
You have a daily list of tasks that need knocked down between your workouts, your reading, your eating. All that is awesome, but then we have a lot going on here work wise. Like I wrote about it this morning on LinkedIn that we're in a growth phase of our business, which creates a lot of pain, and pain is where you want to be because that means you are growing, but it doesn't make it less painful.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's, I wrote this morning that we have a peanut butter problem again. There for a while, we were in pretty good shape. We were kind of like our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches was nice and thick, evened out. And now when you stretch to the next level, right, you take on another business, another processing equipment line. It's really a whole nother business for us that we become stretched again, which then creates a lot of pain internally, whether it's a shop side or just people side, admin side. And so in order to grow, you need to backfill, you need to fill more positions, and you need to, get more quote unquote peanut butter, right? And I think that's the phase we're in right now, and it's painful because we're trying to do a lot with a little. And we're gonna get there, but it takes time, and just like the 75 hard, it's painful, certain things, but you get a lot out of it, and I think that's like the mode I'm in right now is like I'm just embracing the pain like with a big smile.
How are the markets?
They're good, I think. For what they are. I mean, they're not getting. It's copper's at 355, 56 this morning. Nickel's been rough. I think like it's getting pushed around. So your 304 price stainless coming off. Aluminum is still pretty soft. PGMs. Rhodium got a little bit of a run last week. They took some back at the end of the week, and then looks like this morning. Or at least end of the week last week. But all in all, I mean, I've seen it way worse. So I think we just keep buying, we keep selling, we keep processing. We're moving tons. I mean, steel mills are buying, shredders are buying. You can move scrap. I mean, we're doing some outside jobs. We've got some stuff lined up. So all in all, I mean, we're not going to set any records this year. We're not going to. Nobody's getting new Lambos for Christmas. Damn it. But the lights are going to still be on, I think, a month or two from now. So we're going to work through it.
Yeah, we're going to have a busy end of the year in our area. And that part of that is if pricing holds on ferrous, but we'll see where that lands in November, December. But if it holds somewhat strong, we're going to have a really busy end of the year, which will be nice for us to close the year out that way.
Yeah.
Nice for us to take care of our customers, keep them cleaned up. Talking about copper, like one of my Motor Rewind guys, he texts me every month or two about number 2 copper winding price, and I know, and every time he's been texting me, it's been down a little bit each time. But even this last price I gave him, he was like, "Oh, that's still really good," and he's right.
Yeah,
it still really is good because I've been doing business with that guy for 10 years.
Long enough to when you send him some price, you're like, "God, that's terrible," and he's like, "Yeah, that's terrible."
So
But,
it
yeah,
even puts that in perspective. Do we want $5 copper? That'd be great. But
Yeah.
then you got to pay that much more for it. You got to hold on to it. There's a whole new set of problems when it gets that high that quick. So I'm fine with it being, 350. It seems like that 350, maybe it dips into the 40s at some point this year. But I don't see it getting close to 3.
Yeah.
And I'm a betting man, so I bet Bo Boston out there that it would stay above 3. That's the bet he proposed to me. I think I'm gonna win.
By the end of the year?
By the end of the year.
Jeez, that guy's like some doom and gloom shit.
I
Usually
know.
Bo's pretty positive individual.
Yep.
But I think above 3 is still in the cards unless we get some major, earth shaking.
Which there's some things
Deals.
going on in the world
Some
that
stuff brewing.
could happen. But
But
we'll see.
that's still all that stuff's out of our control.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of your control. It's one of those deals you just have to put your head down and like one day at a time. That's one cool thing about the 75 art is like if you think about it all encompassing, it can be a very daunting task. But if you just take it one day at a time, which is really probably how you should take a lot of issues or a lot of things that you have going on. If you just take it one day at a time, then you're going to be in good shape, and it's not as difficult as you might think it's going to be.
Yep. If you do the little things right, the big things get easier.
For sure.
And if you try to just solve the big things without doing the little things right, everything gets fucking hard.
Yeah. So we'll see what we're excited for our newsletter coming out for Recycle Media. We got a pretty cool newsletter we're starting to put together. We got a badass team at Recycle Media that helps us put on this podcast, that works behind the scenes. Shout out to Sky and Carson over there, back there, video recording, audio recording this at this time, and Marissa in the background. And Jennifer doing what Jennifer does, which is kind of keeping us all going and together and looking for opportunity in the industry. So we're excited. Be on the lookout November 1st.
Yeah, check it out. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be our first one. We're going to keep refining it, making it even better and better as the months go by.
Let's get it done.
Thanks,
Have a
everybody.
great week.